What I would like to point out that there is exactly 10 minutes to the closing bell. And when we featured this earlier in the first video, it was about 434,000 contracts. Now it's 1,082,022 contracts traded and 62,000 share blocks, except for the 28,000 share block that got in and got a sell off at 1480. Sold to the bid. Somebody was willing to take the size. Something big is going on, because let me show you why. That this particular company called International Paper, just for when you look at the stock again, it doesn't move much. The volume on the equity is 3.5 million shares today. Brian Plain, give me some of the statisticals as far as the what is the market cap again on this company, or the float?
The float was 420 something million shares.
All right, and what does that really mean? The float, what is
market cap's about 14 billion. Yahoo Finance says that the enterprise value is about 20 billion, and the float is 433.62 million shares, of which 83.6% is held by institutions. Those institutions are primarily State Street, which has got about 8% of the float. T. Rowe Price got 6.32% of the float, and Invesco's got about 5.48%. So between the three of those, you got about 100 million.
Wow. Well, the only thing that I can think of when I see this amount of contracts switching hands,
we're over 1 million now.
We're over 1 million contracts. Is probably, I wonder if the speculation is based on maybe a rumor of a buyout. Or why would this particular type of company, International Paper Company, want to have this kind of options trading contracts of over 1 million contracts on an intraday level? On this, exactly what you just described in the video. The only sense that I can make out of it is that the earnings have been okay. I don't know what they can, say that's going to drop it, but the options are way up here, and so my view is speculators speculate when they think that there is going to be a major event of some kind that's going to happen. That's why we have the amount of contracts traded. And when we spot something like this, which is very rare, is we want to know what's behind the story. And we're going to have to go and do some homework. We're going to be monitoring this. We're going to see if there's any news on the internet that may provide some leads as why would people want to speculate this amount of options trading this deep in the money of a 1750 call. It's a 121 of 2012. I mean, look at this right here. It's that deep in the money, and look at all the volume. Who's changing hands with what and why? Last print, 62,000 block again, 128,000 block in the middle. That's 1, 2, 3 at 1456, 1500, and 1538, and 1542, 1549, and 1550 is where all these big blocks went off. At the 1540 time, you had the 28,000 share block that went off on a sell. So, International Paper, record phenomenal contracts traded.